my wonderful champions. I hope my dear friends are doing absolutely great. So children, I really hope you are doing fine. Please do not be too much worried and then get into the examination hall. You have to be calm and cool. And I know it's very easy to say, but very difficult to apply in real life. And I have been there. I have also given my boards. I also had my friends around who were talking about answers. I heard of all of them. Even I got scared. So it's very normal for you also to feel all these emotions all at once. But do not let these emotions conquer you. Do not let these emotions ruin up your day and your examination. Just have the trust that you cannot do anything more. You have done what you have to do, and now it's just time to give the examination and come back. And remember, this examination is not the end of your life. As a teacher, I should not be saying that, but I'm still telling you, as a human being, this exam is not the end of your life. You still have chance to improve. So go ahead and give your best, yeah? And sometimes we know the answers, but we do not know how to present it. So over here, I am with the papers released officially by PUC board itself. So in that, if we go to biology and look at this particular paper, I just want to show you how the children, different children have a different way of putting down their answers. So this is one paper, and the first thing that is very much important for you guys to know in the first part itself is that, my dear children, please make sure you are not just writing the option that is A, B, C and D. Write the entire answers for MCQs. For MCQs, you need to write the entire answers. And also I saw one very important thing over here. This child, my dear children, have made a drawing with pencil over here and also with a pen. So probably might have drawn just to understand that, might not be sure whether the answer is actually correct, or probably it might be also because the child was thinking that the diagrams have to be made with pencil. So that level of precision was being applied over here. You do not need to do all of those things. If at all in the MCQ portion you get some question like that, you can just draw with the pen. That works. Okay, you do not need to use your pencil and things like that. Yeah. Then the next thing that is there, each and every answer is super clear. Now over here, just a second, okay. Over here, in the case of fill in the blanks, you do not need to write the entire sentence, okay? Just write the exact answer which is there. And now when you enter a different part altogether, what have you done? Over here, the child has written part B. Part B clearly. So section by segregation is there. If at all you can write it in the middle, it will be really good. That becomes more easy for the teacher to see it. Now, the question number is put outside the margin. Please keep it outside the margin itself. And the diagram, if at all you see, my dear children, it's not a Picasso level diagram. It's a very normal diagram. So sometimes we think that our diagrams are not really good and we might lose marks. The most important thing that is about the diagram is that you need to understand the diagram and you need to label them clearly. That is super important. So make sure you draw that with a pencil, label with a pencil. And also, if at all you can, just label on one particular side with a straight line out there. If not possible, just whatever you remember, draw that properly and write what you are drawing over here. Yes? And in the difference between question, always make sure that you put up a line in between and then only go ahead with all the differences that is out there. I hope that is super clear. Now we come back. If you see, all the answers, my dear children, are being written in points and has been wonderfully written, and that as a teacher, I'm telling you, when we check answers, it's a humongous task to look out the answer. If at all it's in paragraph format, we love to give you marks. So if you make our work easy, it would be more easy for us to give the marks out there. So make sure you do that. And yes, over here, is there anything else that I want to tell you guys? Let me look out for it. Just a second, okay? So I saw something that was important. Everything, yeah. Again, the diagram over here for the ecological pyramid, if at all you see, it has been clearly mentioned that what does this particular tropical level stand for? It is primary producer. This stands for primary consumer. This is first trophic level. This is second trophic level. Each and everything has been clearly mentioned. Okay, you get it with proper thing. Number of organisms per unit area. Everything is being mentioned, 2, 4 and 21, everything out there. Make sure you also do it. PP stands for this, PC stands for this. All the small information can grab your marks, and do not lose out just like that. Even here also the diagram has been made perfectly. And if at all I talk about genetics, and for genetics I really want to talk clearly it has been mentioned, the parents, the gametes which are there, the F2 generation which is there, he or she has made the Punnett square properly. And not just that, when you give the answers of the genotypic ratio, phenotypic ratio, it's not just the ratio 1:2:1, but also red is to pink is to white. That is clearly mentioned. So what does this 1, 2 and 1 stand for? You should know that. Teacher should be able to know that. So which is why you have to draw like that. And also they have boxed it up, which is really, really good. And yeah, so these type of things are really important. Even by striking off something which is wrong, it's not like has been done. 2 strikes are done, and that's itself a nice way of presentation. Yeah, so make sure you have that. Now I have in the case of any of the transcription, or basically any of the DNA, RNA, whatever is there, the number has been mentioned, the polarity has been mentioned, 5' to 3', and everything very structurally it has been put down, so which is actually very commendable out there. Right, and now this question is something that is extra. Probably the child might have thought that I have to write an extra question out there, for which the child actually got the marks also. The 2 marks over here, he or she have got it also. So what they have done is that part B, this is the question number that is there. They have not mentioned that this is extra, things like that. No. So towards the end of your answer sheet, you can go ahead, mention the part, mention the question number, and just write down your answers. These are small things. Similarly, there is another paper also they have released 3 papers out there. So this is another paper, and here I feel the diagrams or basically the handwriting is even more clearer. Everything is very much precise. The diagrams have been put inside box and all. I would not say that you have to do all of this thing, because obviously you might have no time for that. And here in this particular paper, I also observed one more very important thing. Everything important is being underlined. So this has to be done when you write it. So while you write it itself, if you feel that it is important, you can just underline it. Or now when you feel that I will do it after my paper, you can do it then also. So it's according to you when you want to do it. It will be better if whenever you are writing, you know what's important, you can just go ahead. And sometimes it is also better for some people who make a lot of mistakes. For them, if they go and just read it to the end, they will get to know that I have done a mistake and probably I have to write an extra answer for it. That can also be there. But yes, generally I'm telling you, make sure you underline what is important. It gives you extra things. And yeah, rest everything is clearly been put over here in a proper manner. And yeah, so these are the things. So you do not have to basically put this down with the pencil. You can write with a pen itself, for it's like haplodiploid sex determination. So you do not need to use a pencil. You can use a pen for that particular thing. Any actual diagram for that, you would need a pencil. That's the only thing. So rest everything is just like that. Here also the child has given extra answers out there, and for that person has got the marks also. You also keep this in mind. If at all there is something extra that you want to write, you can go ahead with that. Yes. So these are a few very important things. I hope it makes sense. Do not be worried too much. Okay. If at all in MCQ questions you are not sure about anything, write it with a pencil. Rub it off later, write it with a pen later on. If you are not sure, do not leave any MCQ questions whatsoever. Okay, you feel that you might know, you do not know, write it. Write the answer. There is no negative marking anyway. Do not leave the paper blank and come. Okay, and for every part B, part C, and everything, count your questions. Does it suffice, or is it sufficient for you, or do you need to write extra? Look out for that. Underline what's important, and as I said, diagrams, label it in genetics. Make sure you know that you have to write your answer in parents, gametes, and F1, F2 generation. Make the Punnett square whenever it is needed. Write the ratios properly. Make the teacher understand what does all the ratios stand for. All these things are very important. Make sure you do that. You have to be like a teacher. You have to be like a teacher when you write the paper. It's like a teacher will try to make sure that you understand everything, right? Similarly, while you write the paper, you have to make sure that your invigilator understands everything that you're writing up there. So make sure you do that, and do not write in paragraphs, write in points. So these are very few important things that I had to tell you. And as I always say, please do not think too much, okay? Do not overstress. It's going to be over. Tomorrow is your examination, and then we are done and dusted. Yeah? Just give your best and come back. We'll see you really soon. And remember, I love you so, so much. Please, please, please trust in yourselves. I'll pray for you. You will have very, very, very nice examination. Okay? Bye-bye. Take care.